you know if I win anything Thursday?
Good morning, Cubs, and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Morning.
Today is Monday. It's March 17th, 2025. It's St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you, Mrs. Skelton.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Sorry, we have so many papers in here.
Have a lot of papers.
March Madness the books for March Madness.
March Book Madness.
Yes, there we go. But I lost my birthdays, but those are very important, so I wanted to make sure I found them. I did find them.
Well, let's celebrate birthdays.
Yes, Lily Altieri in Miss Shepherd's room. Happy birthday, honey. We hope you have an amazing day. And Abdullah in Mrs. Nunn's room. Happy birthday. What a fun day to celebrate.
Absolutely.
I know.
These are fun, but I can't really see through them
Yes.
very well, so I'm going to just put them
Yes.
in there.
Good morning, Mrs. Russell.
Good
And you have a
morning.
friend.
Yes, tell us your name.
My name is Anson.
And whose class are you in?
I'm in Mrs. Vesselin.
So Mrs. Whistling's kindergarten friend is here to join us for Mindful Moment Monday. So we will get your tool in just a minute, okay? Yay!
Yes, glad you're here. First, weather.
Wow, the weather really took a
It's really confusing.
took a turn this weekend with rain. Today it is sunny, 56 degrees today for St. Patrick's Day, and you can see the temperatures are going to go up, then they're going to go way down again. So if you were doing a weather graph, you would kind of see this.
Yes.
I like that.
It's like a roller
It's like
coaster
a roller
weather graph.
It's like a roller coaster.
Yeah. All right.
All right, March is not only Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month, Cubs, but it's also Music in Our Schools Month. So we celebrate having music as a part of what we learn about in school and get to enjoy in school. And we're going to do something special with music this week. We are going to try. We're going to. Mrs. Beaker, she's figuring it out. Right? She's got this.
She's got it. Well, and she's wearing a music shirt today too. She's got a New Kids on the Block shirt on today.
Oh,
So
great.
she's also celebrating music today.
So one of the things that I love to say to you, Cubs, and you've heard me say this at assemblies, is we have great music programs in Lakota. Not only your music classes with Mrs. Abbott right now, but also as you get older, you have lots of really amazing opportunities to do music in school. As you get older, you'll find we have choir that you can join if you'd like to sing in a group with others. We have bands that you can be in. If you'd like to play a musical instrument with others, you can do that. And the programs are just outstanding at Lakota West and Lakota East. So because Creekside is a westbound school, I reached out to some of the teachers at our high school, at Lakota West High School, and we have some videos. Today, we'll show you a video from the trumpet section of one of Lakota West's jazz bands. They're going to introduce themselves and then play a little bit for you.
And you may recognize some of these are past Creekside friends. So that's really cool that now they're performing for us.
Hi, we're the Lakota West Jazz Orchestra Trumpet Section. I'm Katie Koziel, I'm a senior.
I'm Connor Bowling, and I'm a senior. I'm Ben Yobi, I'm a junior. I'm Tucker Olson, and I'm a junior.
This is 2-3's Adventure.
3, 4.
All right, yes.
Yay, they're so
yes.
talented.
So they play the trumpet. They were actually using a plunger that's the size of a sink
I had a
plunger.
question about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were using plungers like it makes a wah wah kind of sound. And so if you use a plunger with your left hand as you play trumpet valves with your right, you can make that sound, and that's what we saw and heard there. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice sound effect. For
Is that
trumpets.
like a special tool that comes with a trumpet, or do they take the stick off of the plunger? Like, do they create that tool?
That's a really good question.
Like they don't
You
just
know, I
go
play
to
the
Home Depot
trumpet.
and buy a plunger.
I literally went to Home Depot.
Okay,
and
so
Oh,
that
bought a
really
plunger.
literally went to home.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't need the
Okay.
stick, right? You just use the plunger like that, and yeah.
Wow, so you create your own tool for your instrument.
You do. The sound comes out of the bells, so there are lots of different things that you can put in the bell or
Okay.
onto the end of the bell to change the sound that's coming out of the instrument.
I
Plunger is
have
an
a
example of
question.
that.
You talked about playing it with your right hand. Are instruments only one-handed? Like, even if you're left-handed, you still have to figure out how to play with your right hand. Like, there's not like scissors are left-handed or right-handed. Like a trumpet is
That's a
all
really
hands.
good question.
Or no.
It just depends. You can play trumpet left-handed, although it's really made to be right-handed, and it depends on the instrument, really. So lots of instruments require both hands full-time.
Okay.
And you see like a saxophone, for example, which we'll see later this week. The left hand goes on top and the right hand on bottom. Could you play it the other way? You could.
Because I'm just thinking if I was made to play with my left hand, it would not, it's not coordinated like the right
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
It's not.
Well, thank you to Mr. Todal, who's the Lakota West Jazz Band teacher, for sending us that video and all the students. And now we're on to March Book Madness.
Yes, and the winner is, I say ooh, you say ah. That is our winner for Friday.
Good job, Mrs.
So-
Russell. Your investigative skills
Woo!
have been amazing.
I
Well
am just
done.
loving this segment.
And so you're going to introduce our one for today as well.
Yes.
But
this
we
is,
also have to remember our character word for this month. So please don't forget to
Yes.
do that when you're done. We're
um,
here. This one.
is that
right?
correct?
That's
Yeah.
today. Yep.
Today? Okay. So
I can read
today, the
I'm contributing.
competition for St. Patrick's Day goes to This Book Will Not Be Fun, and a big guy took my ball. So that's some fierce competition right there. So remember to read these stories or listen to them.
Yeah.
The staff member here is reading, and then click to vote so we can know who won the other day. We have to finish all these and then we go to the winner bracket. Okay, so we still have quite a few.
We
of
have like
these.
a semifinal bracket and then the final bracket.
Okay,
We're in the
so
Sweet
we-
16. We're headed toward the Elite 8.
Okay, so we still have a ways to go before we narrow that down. Okay,
Got
great.
nothing. Our character trait this month, Mrs. Russell.
Yes, our character trait this month is cooperation. And remember, cooperation is, you're hearing about it in SEL with Mrs. Haynes, you're hearing about it in classroom lessons, and cooperation is working towards a same goal. And remember, when we talk about cooperation, we're talking about ways to be part of a team. Cooperation is we, not me. So thinking about that trait, your teachers are looking for students who, when they are working together in groups, they are showing those leadership skills of taking turns, sharing, welcoming everyone's idea. So cooperation is what we are looking for this month.
We talked about that just yesterday with our family as the kiddos were making their leprechaun traps, trying to decide if they were making them together by themselves, what that looked like. Because if you chose to make one together, you had to be willing to say, this was my idea, but I'm going to welcome yours too.
Yeah.
And that was hard. But then if
Yeah.
you did it separately, you had to share supplies.
Right.
So it was a lot of talking through what cooperation looked like in that moment, and that in a team, it's not always your way.
Yes.
You have to accept someone else's plan.
Correct.
In fact, cooperation has so much to do with taking care of others.
Yes.
My favorite part of our,
Yes.
our Cub motto. I have a tip for you today, Cubs. I'm going to stretch this cooperation for a
Okay.
moment. We are all wearing green today.
Yes.
And that's because it's St. Patrick's Day, so
Yes.
we're excited about that. And if you wore green today, that's great. And if you didn't, that's okay too. We're just glad you're here. But one way we take care of others at Creekside is by always being kind.
Yes.
Right? And I did hear one student coming in off the bus today say, "Don't pinch me. I'm not wearing green. Don't pinch me." So I just want to talk about that
No
for a
pinching.
minute. Some people have a tradition of if you're not wearing green on St. Patrick's Day, you get pinched. We do not pinch at Creekside, period. We don't pinch at all.
On any
So,
day.
on any day,
Right.
right? So if you see someone not wearing green today, that's okay. We're still really glad they're here, and of course, we're gonna keep our hands to ourselves.
And you could maybe be kind. You could maybe give them like a headband or something to help them, or make a headband to help them have something green. But we're going to work on having that piece cooperating together, not showing unkindness.
Is it time for Mindful Moment Monday?
Yes, come on in.
Hi.
So we have a new friend joining us. Tell us your name.
My name is Sam,
And Sam, whose room are you in?
Mr. Harold.
Mr. Harold. And do you have a tool that you're going to teach us today for Mindful Moment Mondays?
Yeah.
Okay, we can't wait to see it. Can you show us?
Like, you can kind of like imagine a balloon and kind of like imagine blowing it up and making it go back down like this.
Oh, I love it. So inhaling and exhaling. Excellent. Can we do that one more time? Inhaling your balloon and exhaling. Excellent, Sam. All right, go ahead and share with us your tool that you have.
That was a great one.
Yes, go ahead.
My name is Aaron Singh.
And what is
I'm in Mrs. Vesler's class.
and what's your tool that you are bringing today?
When I feel comfortable, I count to 10 and take 10. I count to 10 and take a big deep breath.
Okay, let's say, and we do it in our mind, right? Count to 10 in our mind. Okay, so let's count to 10 in our mind, and I'll put my fingers up just to help you.
Oh, I feel better.
I love that tip. Thank you so much for
Thank you guys
joining
for
us
joining us.
Yes,
on
thank you,
Mindful
Cubs.
Moment Monday.
Great tips. Will you help us with the motto, please?
Okay, here we go.
Here at Creekside, we take care of others, we take care of ourselves, and we take care of this place. Creekside Cubs Care.
Bye, everybody.
Have a great day, Cubs. Please stand for the pledge.